Hello, I am Emma, your personal guide into the life of C Corp, a place where individuals like yourself get to challenge their skills and showcase their abilities. I hope you're looking forward to your day with us. We have a lot planned just for you. At C Corp, we want to understand more about you and your capabilities. We'll involve you in activities and present tasks for you to complete within a limited time frame. Don't worry. The time given will be sufficient to read and complete each task comfortably.
You'll also get to meet other team members from different departments and help solve some of the real problems they face, giving you a chance to explore new challenges.
Remember, each task is a chance to showcase your unique approach. We all respond to situations in different ways, and this is part of what makes C Corp such a diverse and dynamic place to be.
We also prioritize the privacy and security of each participant's data. Rest assured, your information is protected throughout your journey with us.
On the next screen, you'll see a game center with multiple games to choose from. You're free to play them in any order you like. Completing all the games will help us understand your skills and approach to various scenarios. Now, let's get started with your journey at C Corp. We're excited to see what you bring to the table.
Welcome to the Situational Judgment Test tutorial. In this section, you'll have the opportunity to practice selecting responses to a sample question, similar to what you will encounter in the actual assessment. This will help you become familiar with the process and give you a better understanding of how to approach the questions during the assessment. As part of this assessment, you will encounter workplace scenarios where you'll need to identify the most effective and least effective ways to handle different situations.
Hi, I've just received conflicting instructions from 2 different managers. I'm not sure whose direction. What should I do to resolve this conflict?
Good job. This was just an example of the kind of questions you will encounter. Take your time, think carefully, and use this opportunity to reflect on your unique approach to workplace challenges. Click. You are part of a cross-functional team working on a presentation for the leadership team. The presentation is a significant milestone, and the team is under pressure to. Yumi is part of the cross-functional team. She represents the product department.
I was wondering if we all can sit down today to review and complete the data we need to include in our presentation, and also assign roles for each.
I've already completed the data. I don't want to share my part of the presentation with the group.
With the presentation due soon, you want to ensure that it is up to the mark.
Yumi, it's crucial we all contribute and review each other's work to make this presentation the best it can be. Can you share what you've done so far?
All right, I'll share it. But if anyone wants any changes, they can do it themselves. I've done my part.
You and Yumi are discussing integrating her work with the team's collective input, as she has been independently working on a crucial part of the presentation.
Yumi, your work is integral to our presentation, and we value it immensely. It's just that a final team review could really enhance our overall output, especially with the deadline so close.
What's the point of me putting all this effort into my work if everyone is going to change it at the last minute?
You are presenting in front of your boss, Lena. As you upload the presentation file, it shows an error as it is open.
Oh, there seems to be an error in the file.
You guys should have had all of this sorted by now. Who handled the presentation?
With the presentation deadline imminent, you're keen to ensure that all team members are on the same page.
Yumi, your experience with presentations is invaluable. However, it's important for us to review and align as a team.
I've made presentations before. I know what needs to be done.
The team has been diligently working on the presentation for several hours. As the day progresses,
I'm exhausted. I really need a break.
the rest of the team agrees in unison.
Yeah, we've been working on this project for hours.
As an associate attorney at a law firm, you receive a directive from Finn, one of the partners, to collaborate with Jack, another attorney, in overseeing a group of newly hired interns. You and Jack review the profiles of the interns.
So, Finn has sent over the profiles. There are 3 interns, Max, Zara, and Yumi.
Right. Let me see. Max has no experience. Zara got this internship because her father, a reputable partner, called in a favor.
Yes, and Yumi has experience, but her references note that she can be stubborn.
Looks like we've got our hands full.
After your intern, Max, emails you about taking a sick day, you accidentally fail to inform Jack. Consequently, as Jack organizes the team for a critical case, he attributes Max's absence to unreliability, which influenced.
How's the team shaping up for the Johnson case?
I've assembled the team for the case. I was planning to include Max, but since he didn't show up today, I chose Zara instead.
In the midst of a busy period at the law firm, Jack finds himself overwhelmed by multiple projects as he aims for a promotion. Recognizing his inability to meet a looming deadline, he approaches you with a request.
What's going on, Jack? You look stressed.
I've been swamped with other tasks, and I won't be able to finish my portion of the case by the deadline. Can you cover for me and submit it under my name?
At the end of the day, Finn, your boss, instructs you and Jack to review and shred a stack of documents related to a closed case. However,
Can you review and then shred these documents for me?
Sure.
Finn leaves.
Let's shred these and go home. It's a closed case. How important can they be?
While drafting a statement of claim for your new client, Kofi, you notice some facts he provided appear exaggerated or embellished. Aware these could compromise the case's integrity and success, you ponder how to address this.
Hello, Kofi. Good to hear from you.
Hi, I just wanted to check in and see how the statement of claim is coming along.
Finn, a senior partner at your law firm, pulls you aside for a crucial conversation about a new and delicate case. The case involves a client suing a former partner who had been with your firm years ago.
What's on the agenda today, Finn?
We just got a case where the client is suing one of our ex-partners. The incident in question occurred long after he left to establish his private practice. What's our best course of action here?
A new customer, Zara, is demanding her money back and threatening to end the contract because she received damaged goods from. The following items ask how you would respond to things the customer might say. You call up Zara, the customer with the damaged goods.
I have good news. We've processed your request.
How can I be sure that I won't get damaged goods again?
One of your colleagues, Noor, seems very nervous about dealing with disgruntled customers.
Noor, what's wrong?
You need to call the customer and ask them to give us more time. We can't risk losing other clients for one mishap.
You are in your office. Your boss, Kofi, walks in.
Hi, Kofi. What's going on?
Customer service is saying the demand for the product rose beyond what we can support. Agents are working tirelessly, and the team's email inbox has reached capacity.
In the midst of addressing the customer's complaint about receiving damaged goods, she expresses her desire to terminate her contract with your.
I understand that you're upset about the situation. We would like to find a way to resolve this.
Tell me the procedure to end my contract with you. I want to end it right now.
As you address the customer's complaint about the damaged goods, she expresses growing impatience and demands a quick resolution.
I completely understand your urgency. We're doing our best to address your issue quickly.
Don't you understand? I don't have time for this. Tell me how long this is going to take.
Your boss, Anna, is the project lead for launching a premium segment vehicle across the country. She has called you in for a discussion on the possible pricing and strategy that your organization should employ. This is your chance to impress her and secure the upcoming promotion. Having done your homework, You realize that the company has previously launched premium vehicles that failed because of a lack of quality. However, this product is of better quality than others in the market and can be sold cheaper due to lower production costs. In a financial strategy meeting, your boss brings up the recent changes in corporate tax rates and their potential impact on the company's profitability.
We need to assess how this change affects our overall.
The increase in corporate tax would eat into our profit margin. Should we raise the price of our premium vehicle to cover that loss?
During a meeting dedicated to strategic planning for the premium cars segment, your boss emphasizes the importance of standing out in a highly competitive market.
Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
Yes. How can we differentiate our premium cars business model from our competitor? The competition is high, and we need something that helps us stand out.
In a strategic planning session, your boss shares feedback from the board of directors, emphasizing the importance of maintaining the current momentum.
Maintaining our sales momentum is crucial. It's good the board recognizes that.
Our stakeholders asked us to continue on this path and keep up the sales. I'm afraid that with our competitors having launches later this year, we might see a decline in sales.
In a planning meeting for the upcoming product launch, your boss, Anna, shares an operational challenge that could impact the project.
Are there any updates on the team structure that might affect our launch?
Our procurement head is retiring next month. This close to the launch, it'll be really difficult to inaugurate a new employee and acquaint them with all of our internal processes.
In the wake of a successful vehicle launch, your boss, Anna, discusses a directive from the board of directors to ambitiously revise the company's 5-year strategic plan.
The launch's success has definitely opened up new possibilities for us.
Yes, our board has asked us to revise our 5-year plan to include a more innovative product for our next launch. Self-driving cars are an option. I'm concerned our current technology may not be advanced enough, making it a risky endeavor.
Your company is considering setting up a new venture at the location where your head office is located, but in order to set up the venture, the head office has to be moved to a different location. Your boss, Anna, has invited you to... You entered your boss's office, aware that the discussion about moving the head...
Anna, you mentioned some concerns regarding the relocation.
Are we sure that moving to the premium location is the right decision?
You entered your boss's office, aware of the high-stakes conversation about moving the head office to facilitate a new venture.
Anna, are we sure we can afford the relocation?
The only way we can afford the premium location is if we can somehow reduce the overhead costs. Any suggestions on that?
You entered your boss's office, aware of the high stakes involved in moving the head office for the new venture.
Good afternoon. I understand there are discussions about relocating the head office. What's the plan?
Managing the costs of the new factory and the new head office would be high. So we'll have to compromise somewhere.
Your company has moved the head office to the premium location. The furniture came with the office, and some employees are raising concerns about that.
Hi, Anna. You wanted to discuss...
Yes, we have some employees who are complaining about our chairs being uncomfortable. What do you suggest we do?
Your boss, Anna, gets angry at your suggestion to negotiate a lower rate for the new location.
Could we negotiate a lower rate?
The budget for the new location has already been negotiated by the procurement team. How do we work around it?